Welcome to a live webcast of TOTO-MZT mission. On your screen is a live view of our rocket as it prepares to launch our second module of the space station. We are currently 8 minutes and 30 seconds away from launch. Rocket's core stage is currently fueling. All systems are go for launch. This is our first launch in a while. If you haven't been following along, you haven't missed a lot, because our last launch was 2 months ago. We've had a break in our launch cadence for some reasons, and that reasons were investigation of the failure of our first rideshare mission. Now that the investigation is complete and we have a report, we can resume our launching safe. The core stage filling should be complete in about 30 seconds from now. And we have confirmation that the core stage is now fully loaded with our liquid propellant and liquid oxygen, and the fuel is now flowing to the boosters. At T-minus 6 minutes and 50 seconds, all conditions, including weather, remain nominal and go for launch. Now to learn more about today's payload. Inside the payload fairing is the second Turtle space station module that will provide docking ports to our station and enable it to be able to dock with our Turtle capsule. This is the second out of 7 planned modules to include a space station. The space station will have its first mission with crew in about 5 months from now. Because the space station, our goal is to complete the station before we will send the first crew. Now the boosters are fully fueled and we are waiting for confirmation of second stage fuel loading completion. And the second stage is now fully fueled and we are go for launch. While we are waiting, I'll explain to you the launch sequence. At T-1 minute, the rocket's internal computer will take over the launch countdown, and at T-5 seconds, the main engine will ignite and perform a quick gimbal test. Then at T-0, the boosters will light and the rocket will lift off. About 1.5 minutes into the flight, the boosters will jettison and separate from the vehicle as they will run out of fuel. They will be recovered using their own recovery system, including parachutes, to be used again on another mission. Then, about a minute after the booster separation, the core stage will shut down and separate. And prior to that, we will see the fairing separation. This is the structure at the top of the vehicle. It protects our module from atmospheric pressure and atmospheric stress. Now at T minus 4 minutes, we are to go for launch, still go for launch, everything remains nominal. And after reaching stable orbit, the payload will separate, and then about 2 hours after separation, the module will dock to the first module of the space station. We are at T minus 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, one thing that we want to announce, that Toto Aerospace is now in partnership with Momex. That way, we can send payloads to a suborbital trajectory for lower costs. T minus 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Our payload is healthy and ready to launch. T minus 2 minutes. The teams are completing final checks of the vehicle to make sure it is safe to fly. In case of an emergency, we have a flight termination system on board that will detonate the rocket if something goes wrong. In 20 seconds we will enter our startup phase and the terminal count. TOTO-MZT is in startup, and the rocket's onboard computer has taken over the launch countdown. The first stage, the core stage engine has also begun preparation to light. T minus 30 seconds to launch. All systems on board are nominal, and the launch director has given a go for launch. T minus 20 seconds. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff of TOTO-MZT with another Toto space station module. Booster chamber pressure is nominal. Core stage chamber pressure is nominal. Successful liftoff from pad 2. The rocket continues to fly as it approaches max Q. This is the point of maximum stress on the vehicle. We will throttle down our engines at that point. boosters separation. Confirmed. Now these boosters will fall down back to Earth and be recovered using their parachute systems. Coming up next is payload fairing separation. This fairing protects our payload. Fairing separation. The payload is now exposed to the vacuum of space. Coming up next is core stage engine shutdown and separation. All systems on the TOTO-MZT rocket are nominal. We have MECO and staging. Looks like we have a problem with our second stage engine. Teams are monitoring this. It appears that the second stage engine failed to ignite. You can see it on the live view. The launch director confirmed that the engine failed to ignite, and we will not deliver our payload to orbit today. The launch director is now preparing to end the mission. The second stage and the space station module will burn up in the atmosphere. Unfortunately, we did not make it this time. The second stage started to break up. Our team will investigate that failure to prevent it from happening again in the future. As always, thanks for watching today's live webcast. Just to inform you that we have a backup module of the station that we can launch in about a month. Unfortunately, this mission could prove that TOTO-MZT is not as reliable as we thought it was supposed to be. This could mean that we will make another investigation that could last for several months. And for that period of time, we'll be moving to our Toto-1 rocket for all of our launches. We're deeply sorry to our customer for not making it to orbit this time. We'll make sure to troubleshoot all of these issues, and we'll make sure that they will never happen again. Thanks to all of us who are working on this rocket, and thanks for all of you who are watching this live webcast. Hoping to see you again soon.